Hey, and welcome to our Fika. Today, I am truly excited to introduce to you a brilliant tool that you can use to coach yourself on any problem at any time. Say, for example, that you're having a really stressful day, or someone said something to you that you got really upset about, or maybe you're worrying about the problem and you just can't let it go. I personally use this tool on myself almost every single day because I want to supervise my brain and also bring attention to the thoughts that I'm thinking because I know they're going to create how I feel. It's also a way to deliberately go about my day rather than on just autopilot and being very reactive. So the tool is called the self-coaching model, and it was created by Brooke Castillo, the co-founder of the Life Coach School. And here is what it looks like. CTFAR: circumstance, thought, feeling, action, and result. So we start with the circumstance, which is a fact of a situation. Now, you're going to have a thought about that fact. And when you think that thought, it's going to create a feeling. Now, it's from that feeling that you're going to do or don't do certain things. And when you do or do not do them, you're going to get a result, which always ties back to your thought. Let's take an example. So say that the circumstance is that I'm working 60 hours a week. That's a fact. One of the thoughts that I have about that fact is that I can't deal with this anymore. And the strongest feeling that comes up when I think that thought is overwhelm. From that feeling of overwhelm, what I will do is probably not sleep at night. I might be overeating to escape the negative feeling, distract myself with social media. Maybe I beat myself up, wonder how it could come down to this, why this is happening, why can't I seem to do anything about it, etc. So I beat myself up. I might get irritated with others and act out towards them. And the results of these actions is that I don't really deal with it. I don't deal with the fact that I'm working 60 hours a week. Now, look at this example and change the thought from I can't deal with this anymore to I will find a way to reduce the number of work hours. Take a moment and see how it will change the whole model. The circumstance is still the same, but the result is completely different because you change the thought. The most important thing to understand when you use the model is the difference between a circumstance and a thought. A circumstance is always neutral. Everyone would agree on it, and it could be proven in a court of law. It's kind of like a boring fact, so no drama. And a circumstance can never have any power over us until we have a thought about it. And a thought is simply a sentence in our mind. Now, say for example, it's cold outside. What do you think it is? A thought or a circumstance? It's a thought. Because cold is not neutral, and maybe not all people would agree that it's cold. A circumstance could be, it is 60 degrees Fahrenheit outside. It's neutral, everyone see the temperature and they would agree. Another thought could be, he yelled at me. It's a thought because it's not neutral and maybe not everyone would agree that he was actually yelling. So the circumstance in that situation is what he said. So maybe he said, get out of here. That's a fact. Everyone that would have been there could have agreed that he said, get out of here. You can start anywhere when doing a model, for example, with a thought you have or with a feeling that you're experiencing. So what you will find is that your feelings, what you do and you don't do in your life, and what results you have in your life, all comes from your thinking. And that's why this is such a powerful tool to use, because it will uncover your thoughts and it will show you what it creates in your life, positively and negatively. So you can go about your life in a more deliberate way. Now we're going to come back to this model again and again, and so I know at a first glance it looks very simple, but from experience I know that there will be questions as soon as you start kind of digging in. But for now, just play around with it for a bit, and we'll come back to it soon. Thank you. Bye.